Okay, you're going to begin in a seated position. Make sure that your feet are flat on the floor. Have your band handy. And your feet are a little bit wider than hip distance apart. You're going to take your hands and wrap them around the sides of your rib cage. Your fingers are to the front of your rib cage and your thumbs are wrapped behind. So go ahead and organize your spine. So you're going to press down into the hips and you're pressing down a little bit more into that right hip to glide the hips to the left. You're going to glide the ribs a little bit to the right and rotate slightly back to the right. And glide the shoulders a little bit to the left, reaching out through the left elbow. And on your inhale, you're going to inhale out and back into your right thumb. And exhale. Our goal is to inhale for a count of 10. So we're inhaling for a count of 10 and exhaling for a count of 10, breathing into your right thumb and left fingers. So let's try that again. Inhale. Go ahead and relax. Okay, so hopefully that didn't make you lightheaded. But we want to work up to increasing our lung capacity with that. So if you can, try it. Inhale for a count of 10 and exhale for a count of 10, because that's what reinforces that new shape of your spine and new shape of your ribs. So go ahead and take your band. You're going to wrap it behind your back, right underneath of your armpits. Okay, hug one side in and you're going to wrap it around your upper arm and then loop it through and hold on to it with your hand. And same thing on the other side, loop it through and hold on to it with your hand. Okay, so now your feet are out wide still and you're going to reach the arms out, inhaling. And then exhale, bring the arms out wide, east and west. And then reach them forward and bend the elbows. So you're pressing down into the feet, pressing down a little bit more through that right hip. Arms open out and forward and return. Inhale, exhale, without shrinking, without collapsing through that upper back. And you're trying to reach your back molars up to the ceiling, finding length through the back of the neck. And one more time, inhaling, exhale, and inhale, and return. Nice job. Go ahead and unwind. And now you're going to sit down onto your band. So sit right through the middle of it, and you're going to loop your thumbs through those little loops. Make sure you have equal amount on each side. Okay, same positioning with your feet. Arms are going to start out into 90 degrees here. You're going to reach your right arm overhead and lower down. And left arm overhead without side bending. And then both arms reach and lower down. And right arm and lower and left arm. Good. Try not to side bend the opposite way as you lift your arms, and then both. Trying to set the shoulders down the back and lower. Inhale and lower, zipping up through the belly button. Weight even in both hips. And opposite. And reach. Woo. One more time and reach left and right. Try to push the ribs forward, open up behind the right ribs and lower. Nice job. Okay, so we're going to place your chair off to the side and you're going to take one foot and step it through your loop here. And you're going to be wrapping you're stepping your right foot through the loop. We're going to wrap the band around your lower leg. We're wrapping from outside to inside, and then wrap it around through the inner thigh. And you're going to take it to the side of the hip and try and hold on to it on your opposite side. So we're helping to hug this hip into midline. We're going to bring this hand kind of out to the side to help reinforce that sensation. I want you to take your left knee up and tap it down. So you're really driving down through that right heel to hug that right hip in. Good. And lift. Good. Try not to collapse over to the side on that right leg. Hugging that hip in. Good. And two more. Lift the knee, exhale. And inhale. And exhale again. And inhale. Good. Now let's switch sides. So we're trying to drop down through that right hip, not hiking it up as you lift it up. And lower. Pulling back through the belly button, wide through the collarbones. And exhale, lift. And lower. Just trying to roll up here. And exhale. Good, two more times. Pulling back through the belly button. Out through the top of the head. Last time. Good job. Go ahead and unwind. You're going to make your way down onto your mat, onto your elbows and your knees. Okay, so elbows are directly under your shoulders. Knees are under your hips, toes are tucked under. You're going to press down into your toes. Exhale and hover the knees. Opening up behind your right ribs, lengthening through the back of the neck. And inhale, lower. And exhale and hover. Trying to reach higher with that right hip. And lower down, so you're reaching the right hip away from you, so towards the wall or whatever's behind you. Exhale and hover. Inhale. And exhale and hover and hold. Now can you point your right foot without lifting the hips? And place it back down and point the left foot, lifting it off. And place it back down and point the right. And lower and point the left. And lower one more time each side. And open up behind the right ribs again. Whew. Lower the knees and sit your hips back into a rest position. Really nice. Roll up through the spine and roll out the shoulders. Wonderful job. That's it.